Be a chicken Caesar salad, kids. Don't be a filet mignon. Yeah. Be a chicken Caesar salad.
You know what you are.
Yeah.
And if you're a chicken Caesar salad, be the best fucking chicken Caesar salad you can be.
And lean into that chicken Caesar salad, because guess what? The filet mignon costs like $75.
It's another edition of KFC Radio on the Barstool Sports Network. You guys are very lucky because right up there. Because it was Kevin's been in a meeting and we got to rush to this award show, so I was like, we got to just go. And I didn't know when Kevin was going to come back, and Nick is leaving the room, so it was just going to be me alone in here with a camera.
Oh, there's a 75% chance I walked in and you'd be hanging from the ceiling. Like if you left him in here with shoelaces and belts, he'd be dead.
It was gonna be me. It was gonna look like a tape. You know when fucking Brody makes a tape about why he killed the vice president? It would just been me sitting in a hotel room on the love seat, being like, I don't know, I did some depressing shit recently.
Bro, I would have walked in. This would be blowing in the wind. The window would be open. I would peer out, and there'd just be a splatter on the fucking sidewalk.
It would have been a wild video.
Oh, my God.
It was. You guys are lucky.
You just spared, like, all of the world. You would have gone viral as fuck, though, bro.
Yeah, dude. I think today's the anniversary of Arba Dwyer. I would have given him.
Is it?
No, I would say that, though.
Awesome. Dude, the other day, they came to me and they were like,
maybe it is. One day I'll get it right.
The other day they were like, we are going to link your Facebook to your Instagram. You know, these social guys. I said, a Facebook? I haven't even opened up a Facebook app or website in literally 10 years. And they're like, well, we've got this public page, fan page, and we're going to link it. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. Do whatever you want. Nick goes and takes a look at it. He sends me a screenshot of my grid. And the last 9 pictures, so 3 rows of 3, and there's some goddamn Jets logos, some thumbnails of us in the podcast room, and the very last one is our Bud Dwyer. It's like, I used that about 10 years ago when I was doing our Bud Dwyer, every other day.
I'd actually love to be able to get into my Facebook to see my old pictures, not tag pictures, just my profile pictures. I think I had Chameleonaire a lot.
As your profile picture?
Yeah,
as a funny thing or as a
military man?
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, dude.
Yo, Riding Dirty was one of the fucking greatest songs ever. You want to hit the AC down a couple on that?
My Facebook, I'm trying to log in right now. I'm pretty sure my Facebook's just same thing. I don't have the password.
Yeah, I mean, come on. No fucking chance.
Oh, wait, no, I might.
That was in the era when my password was always just my last name. Don't go log into my Facebook.
How do I check?
I'm pretty sure my Facebook was a .edu. I think because I got Facebook when I was fucking in college, when Facebook was being invented.
Dude, I have my posts are people were posting on my wall 6 days ago.
No.
Yeah, I mean it's happy birthday stuff, but wait, I'm posting 6 days ago. What the hell is this shit?
I linked your
I got order.
You got a Facebook. I'm
an active Facebook user. I didn't even know I was supposed to be voting Republican.
We should just go all in.
Everything's on Facebook.
I thought KFC Radio was. I didn't know we were. Let's just become 2A Facebook guys. Posting eagle picture, eagle memes and shit.
Dude. We gotta go for miners. Now miners on an island somewhere. I was saying the other day that that picture song is gonna be my protest anthem. It's gonna be the day I was radicalized. It's my strange fruits.
You really do. I mean, that song is an earworm for you, bro. That's embedded in your brain. Dude, I don't know about that industry plant stuff. But I wouldn't, if you told
Barney Stinson guy back in the day.
Barney Stinson was your Facebook profile picture.
Barney Stinson. They're not as good as I thought they were going to be.
When did they start calling it, I call it a profile picture. I feel like that makes you sound old as shit. You're such a loser.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. You're the biggest loser in the world.
Me and some old woman. I just want to see what my Camilitary is.
Camilitary.
I like it. It was pretty rare. I had a picture of myself. It seems. Oh, Cisco.
Cisco. Remember Enter the Dragon or whatever his name was?
Come on, where's that?
Dude, this could not be a more awkward chair than this. I mean, what is this thing? You can't sit all the way back.
I don't even know who that child is.
John just has a picture of an 8-year-old boy.
I have no idea who that child is.
That's ridiculous. That's creepy, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Milan Lucic. Where's the military pick? I know it. I know I have it. Oh,
Danny.
Dude, that's way back in the
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
You forget that Sonny was on. For
This is
25
a
years.
good game to play. Go back and look at your Facebook profile pictures. No, it's not. You know what? You don't realize like how old you are, and like I bet you right now if we told, who is that? Is that Milli Vanilli? Who is-
Wham.
Wham. If you told like a young person in like Gen Z, like I was around for the invention of Facebook. Like I heard about the rollout, you know. We were like,
Yeah.
when is it going to come to my school? They would be like, "Oh my god, kill yourself." Yes.
I don't know why I'm still doing this. Oh, remember when I was signing autographs one time at a hockey tournament?
Not really.
Dude, I was climbing the walls to sign autographs.
Why were they why? They
That
thought
was
you were somebody?
fucking nice, dog.
Oh, they knew who you were?
So
They wanted John Feitelberg's
this
autograph?
is at the,
Wait, what? There was a person who legitimately asked for your autograph
climbing the
because of
walls,
hockey.
baby, being like, yeah, I got you, girl.
Bro, you know that you ain't a nobody if you climb a wall to give the fucking autograph. That's
You're right.
If
I
I-
always say it like it's a cool thing. Yeah.
yo, I crossed traffic to get to that. I swam through the river so I could sign that autograph. That's because you never signed that
100%
autograph.
right.
I would do literally anything to sign an autograph when I was that age because it's like so cool. That if I ever said, "Hey, can I get your autograph?" and someone started climbing, I go, "I don't want it anymore. I'm
Never
good, bro.
mind, dude.
I'm
Dude,
good."
Never mind. I got the egg. You know,
Yeah.
it's for little ladies too. Couple honeys.
Yeah, look at the baby honeys. The baby honeys.
I forgot about that. Fuck yeah, this is all worth it now. All this scrolling. And
That
no
is
longer
so
is for Buck
funny.
Millionaire.
I mean, you could not have been good enough to be getting autographs, bro,
No,
right?
dude, no, it was when I was on FSU, so everyone else sucked. It wasn't that
Oh, but bro, you were like club, right?
good. Yeah.
Who the fuck? Who are these hoes getting club
the
hockey
Savannah-
autographs?
The Savannah Colonial Centennial Classic, whatever. It's FSU versus Florida versus Georgia Tech. It's like the beat
yeah.
South.
I mean, that's
It's-
like
it's
the
wild.
you
It's a
know
wild
that's
time.
the special ed of hockey.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I'm sure it's a blast.
We
but
won,
like,
by the way. FSU won.
did you put up like 8 goals a game?
No, I was drunk the whole time. We had to do like a morning news hit, and I was just like,
What is going on?
I was just sitting. I literally was sitting in like they took like the better players from all the teams, and like it was just like B-roll, everyone's shooting, skating, and stuff like that. And I just sat in the corner because I hadn't been home. I hadn't been to bed yet.
Dude, if I was a like local news radio, whatever, and they were like, all right, like 8:15 a.m., we're going to come back from break. We got the
It was like
club
6.
Florida State team. We're going to do a hit with them. I would kill myself. That would be it.
So I'm gonna keep doing. I'll get Sports Center one day, man.
Yeah. Oh my God. Dude, that's got to be like, is that gone? Like if you were like doing local news, you're like hoping to one day be like an anchor. Is that like, it's still a thing? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess those people are just like still living in the past, where it's just like, yeah,
Dude,
this
just
is,
get famous on TikTok. Duh.
yeah. What the fuck? What's wrong with you?
assholes.
There's a guy on Pix 11 News. He wants to kill himself. Clearly hates his life.
I mean, you always need like the Rosanna Scottos and Greg Kelly. Remember that guy before he became like a radical freak?
No.
He was like the local New York guy. He was the one who had our back during the blackout tour, and then he became like a crazy, Trump freak. So I know everyone's been hearing about the Barstool show. We are on the eve of it, like right now. After we wrap this up, we're gonna like get changed and go.
What time do we have to be there?
Like 6:30, I think.
Oh, okay. So we don't have to be at that client thing.
It was very like Dave is going and Erica is going, and they were like, "You can come if you want." And I was like, "Do you want me there or not?" And they were like, "We don't care."
Okay.
So I think we're good. Dave is speaking. Dave just found that out. He was like,
At
"What?"
the client thing?
Yeah. He's like, "What?" So I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things. She said to me, "Oh, there's 100 clients there." So, and I was like, "That sounds like you're telling me I should go."
Yeah. But I mean, it starts in 20 minutes.
But then, yeah.
like,
so
we have to be showered out there like that.
right. So I think maybe we can just like hit it at the end or something
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
before we go to the red carpet. But this is it. So like, I feel like we're going into war. John feels like he's just gonna fucking roll in there with his dick in his hand and have a blast. But
I'm not gonna have fun. Don't get me wrong. But
I'll tell you what I'm not doing right now. I'm not going out after.
Oh, I wasn't going out after anything. We got a 7 a.m. flight.
Right. But I'm just saying, people are gonna be jazzed up. There's a lot of people. There's gonna be people going out, and this is like the time where I don't know, people get drunk and shit goes left real quick.
Yeah.
Although I do kind of want to see the dog post show.
He's gonna be on a high.
What I want to do, so Barstool Radio tomorrow. This episode will be out, but tune into Barstool Radio
he's coming back for it, right?
I hope so.
I think he
I'll
changed his
fucking
train
stash
to come
him.
back.
I'll stash him in an overhead bin
thinking.
because we got to have his post game thoughts. So we'll be recapping the awards 12 Eastern on Thursday as you listen to this. Nikki Hammer off to do Pup Punk, where they'll be playing music for everybody as their walk up music. They should just play second round TKO for me. They're playing Wagon Wheel. I like Wagon Wheel. I don't know why
they better play Oliver Anthony for me.
Oh my God, that would be so funny. Imagine you just do an impromptu Oliver Anthony karaoke. Anyway,
$10 ain't shit.
as we say this, about 3,000 people have bought the pay-per-view, and usually we want to get around to like 10,000. Usually there's like a flood at the end, so a lot of people actually are going to be watching it on the stream, which is. That makes it a little more fun. There's a little more juice to it, knowing that there's actually people at home watching. And then, we internally and externally have made a lot of fun of the ticket price. But I genuinely do think if you're like a hardcore stoolie and you're like in the mix with us and get to witness some of this shit, I think it's actually going to end up being a pretty cool event.
I did too.
I get people get caught up in the principle of it, and I do agree. Like $200 for that ticket is a lot, but like in the grand scheme of things, if you told me like. You want to see $200 to like go to this, get inside this company party where like shit's gonna get wild?
Yeah,
I'd be like,
right.
Okay, I can do that.
I just saw people in the elevator, who I actually forget what company they worked for, but they were like, "Did you get our package?" And I was like, "What does that mean?" And they're like, "We dropped a package off for you at the office last week, and the security guard promised they'd get it to you." And they said it was like skincare products or something like that. Waco maybe was their name. Nope, that's from Succession. Right.
Roy Star Waco. It's also that cult in Texas back in the 90s.
Yep, another one. It might not be Waco, but it is something of that ilk. I guess Rico posted about it because they spelled his name wrong. They got me a similar package.
Okay.
I would like that. Whoever's listening.
Okay.
But they were like, it was two women, and they were like, "Should we come to the show?" And I was like, honestly,
you should.
I think
think about anything else you can do in Boston night. You're gonna go to a bar and rack up $150 bar bill.
Right.
Add a couple more bucks and go to a fucking like a once in a lifetime show.
It is. We've talked about this with me. I like being in the building.
Yeah.
I like being in the building for
live
potential,
entertainment.
Like last night, I went to Chappelle. I didn't even know what it was, but I was like, my dad was in town. I like doing cool New York shit with him. He doesn't come a lot. So I was like, fuck it, let's go to Chappelle.
I can't believe it's the first time Dave Chappelle did The Garden.
Never done it before.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, I was trying to think of it, and I was like, yeah, since he really popped and then retired. He never did it beforehand. He retired, and then since he came back, he hasn't been in The Garden. So,
He's
yeah.
also only 50. I
didn't think you'd be older than that. You thought he'd be older than that?
I did. I thought like 55. Like he turned 50 on Thursday. So we had this big party, and like I didn't even know that. I just thought Chappelle was in town. I had heard Shane was opening, so I was like, I want to go see Shane.
Yeah.
And
bro, that's such a compliment when you're like, I want to go see Shane open.
Yeah.
More so than you want to see Chappelle headline.
And not only that, dude.
Dave, if you're listening, I want to see you.
But like, I wanted to see Shane do material I've seen Shane do.
Yeah.
And I was still like, nah, fucking party man.
Right.
And so we get tickets. I just thought Shane was opening, thought Chappelle was going, and it was just like a regular show. And so I got tickets. They were a heftier price tag than getting the Barstool Awards, I'll say. To the point, look, I never say anything. And my dad was like, I'll ask my sister if she wants to come. And I was like, maybe not.
I think just do it a two-man.
I was like, how about just
two-man?
me and you?
Yeah, I just want to, good father-son time.
I actually said, if she's not super into it, if my 65-year-old aunt isn't super into Chappelle, maybe we'd just go with the two of us.
Bro, I say this every time. Never met a dude who does more with his aunt.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Your aunts and uncles
like
are. I know. That's what's crazy though. Is that I almost feel like every time it's somebody different.
It was literally this one I'm talking about. It was never once her.
That's insane. If one was like, this is my second mom, I'd get it. But it's like you spread it around. You're going out to like 6 different fucking Broadway shows with 6 different aunts.
This aunt is actually the complete opposite. in the sense that she's lived in New York the entire time I've lived here.
And you never hung out with
I've
her.
Never
See,
hung out
that's
with
the
her
realest
once.
shit in the game.
Yeah.
She's the real New Yorker. She's probably like, yeah, fuck you, man. I'm not coming to your neighborhood. I'm not going to go 20 blocks west. Fuck you.
I honestly, we got a drink beforehand. I honestly think that was the first time I hung out, seen her in New York. I've seen her at Christmas and things like that. I think it was the first time I've seen her in New York.
No.
But anyway, we go to the show. It's Jeff. I didn't know it was today's birthday. So it's Jeff Ross emceeing. Jeff Ross brings out George Wallace.
This is so uncomfortable, by the way.
I'm
just rubbing up against my ribs. I'm so hot. I'm in the fucking hoodie.
That's what the hoodie. I think it me touching you.
No.
Because my instinct when we got here was to pull my pants down. I did anus yesterday.
I
don't
almost
know
sat
when
on your
anus comes
lap.
out, and I just did the whole thing with my pants on the ground. Rudy and
One
Nick,
day, just gonna be assholes out on anus.
Rudy and Nick had their thigh tats out. And I was like, I feel left out, so I pulled my jeans down. I just did the show like that. But the so it was Jeffrey Ross, then it was George Wallace, Jeffrey Ross because he's emceeing it, comes back out, Shane, Jeffrey Ross, Donnell Rawlings, Jeffrey Ross, Aziz Ansari, Jeffrey Ross. Dave Chappelle does an hour. I thought he was recording a new special because it starts with the Netflix dun-dun, and then like this little intro to like a special I haven't seen.
Right.
But I was just talking to Sass, and I guess he's it might be part of his Netflix deal that's how he opens arena shows.
So
just
maybe
like
I
wasn't-
own your shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
It might have been recording.
Sass is just loving the Barstool Awards sale situation. On the act today, he goes, just 19,800 tickets to go to sell out Madison Square Garden.
But then so the whole thing is a great show. I'm like Dave was actually I think I've been not critical, but I've been like it wasn't really for me the last few specials. I was dying. And it's a part of being in the building.
I think we can say, definitively, I don't want to sound like a little like gossipy bitch about it, but like I think when Dave Chappelle is sober, he kills.
Yeah.
And when he's just like at the club getting loose and ripping cigs and downing shots, it's probably not his best work. I don't think that's out of school to say that.
Yeah.
When you're shit faced, you're not as good at comedy.
Sass was actually saying too. He's like, what's crazy? Like if you do up his hours, he's probably a more seasoned arena vet comic now than he is a club vet comic.
Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
was
mean,
like, you're right. That's probably
for
crazy,
sure.
But you're like right.
I mean, that dude. Imagine just like that's the same way that we like roll into we used to roll into Caroline's or the Wilbur in Boston or whatever. Imagine you do that like at arenas.
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, my hometown, like in Washington or whatever, or Ohio, whatever, 20,000. Like, yeah, this is just my spot. Fucking nuts, man.
But the so Dave does his hour, and it's like probably 10:30 now, and I'm like, all right, we had a flight this morning. I knew I had like alarm set for 5:30. I was like, all right, time to go home. I'll be home by. Hold on, I had to pack too. I was like, I'll be home and packed in bed by midnight. That's perfect. Chappelle ends the special, and he's like, no one go anywhere. It's my birthday. We're going to fucking party tonight, everybody. We're going nuts. Yada, yada, yada. He's like, we're all coming back out. Stick around. And then they come out. They're redesigning the stage and all that shit. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going to happen. Like, this is crazy. Like, again, I was like, this is why I buy the ticket.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck. Like, the comedy's great, but I was like, I don't know what's going to happen right now. My dad is in bed by 7 p.m. all the time. The 7's an exaggeration. But he's always in bed early. And I'm like, don't you fucking move. I don't know what's about to happen. And Jeffrey Ross comes out, and he's kind of doing a roast of the crowd. And everyone's kind of just like sitting there shuffling around. And I was like, I don't know, like maybe Chris Rock's coming. Like I don't know who it could be. Yeah. It was Burna Boy. And so Burna Boy comes out and starts doing the show. And I was like, me and my dad were already standing because DJ Trauma was like, everyone get up. And I was like, here he comes, Chris Rock, baby.
Burna Boy doing Afro beats.
Burna Boy fucking
imagine your father at a fucking Burna Boy concert.
So me and him were just kind of like bopping a little bit. And
your dad's trying, because your dad is a music guy, so he's probably trying to like.
It's like the shoulders are they're what you can do.
Yeah.
And we're like,
doing the hitch.
This is a little bit awkward. And then Burna Boy is like, he's like, I wasn't supposed to do this. Like, I was backstage just drinking. Yeah. Dave was like, go out and do some songs. He's like, the sound's all fucked up. He just goes, don't listen to the words, listen to the music. I like that. All right. I'm going to dance off beat real quick.
If you're not on rhythm, neither am I.
And then he probably does like 3 songs. And then Chappelle comes back out. He's like, yo, no, we're not done yet. And I was like, oh, here's Chris Rock now. Like,
this has got to be it.
Who could be?
Was Shane like out there?
No.
Okay.
No.
That would have been funny.
I know. And then Chappelle announces that he's recently charted on the Billboard 100, first time in his life. because he has a spoken word on this man's album. And I was like, I don't know who the fuck this is. And it was Travis Scott. And Travis Scott comes out going fucking
sicko mode.
Or whatever, sicko mode, yeah. Hyphy's probably an old one. And that was nuts. Like, you could feel the ground shaking.
Yeah.
But again, it's
that
me
dude
and my
moves
dad,
crowds, man.
like, just fucking bopping around like this. And that was for like a half hour. And like the energy between me and my dad was very much like, yo, say let's go.
Yeah, I was going to say,
in
a half hour is about 22 minutes too long of that for your situation. Like, it's cool. I don't care what kind of music you listen to or what you like or don't like. Somebody's surprise comes out. You're like, oh, shit. And then it's like, okay, he's doing his like second and third song, and I didn't even know the first song.
Yeah.
We can go now.
No, and then he was doing the Chappelle song, which is like, it's just spoken word.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's like the music down. Travis Scott does like with all the auto tune, like very Kanye-esque kind of, like Bo Burnham too. Like,
yep.
And
did Chappelle do the spoken word?
no, Chappelle, that was played over audio.
Got it.
But so then like.
Did Travis Scott murder anybody, or did anybody get trampled to death?
It's lit. But I was thinking, had my dad been like, "Let's go," I would have had to say no because I didn't know what was coming next.
Yeah, you needed that show to end.
I was like, that was the end of it. It was Travis Scott came out, they said goodbye, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
and that was the end of it. And it was fun. It was cool. It was a very great experience. It was very cool to be in the crowd for that. It is just awkward with your 60-year-old father, two white guys. It was a pretty packed crowd.
I would
Dave
imagine.
Chappelle at MSG.
Yeah.
And we were just like, all right, pretty sick. Like at one point, I looked at he goes, look at the security guards. They're not moving at all. And I said, Dad, we are the security guards. If you can't spot the sucker in the room, pal.
That's hilarious.
But I was thinking, I was like, if my dad says let's go, can you go right now? And I was like, I'm gonna have to make him sit through this.
It's so funny because nobody else in the world you would like cave into anybody else. I feel like, oh, you want to go? Okay, I'll go.
Yeah, usually.
But your own father. Shut up, old man. We're staying for Afro beats.
Because guess what? The last time that motherfucker told me let's go and I said no, you know what happened? David Ortiz hit a fucking grand slam in Game 2 of the ALCS against the Detroit Tigers.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one to live down. That's a tough one.
But I was like, because Travis Scott brought Kanye out last week, and I was like, what if he brings out Kanye?
Oh, fuck Kanye, man.
No, dude.
Yes,
you have
dude.
Yes, fuck Kanye, sure. But
bro,
if Kanye's gonna do a surprise show,
I guess, but like
I don't even like his music. It's just to tell people about.
Yeah,
it.
I get that.
It's just so I can talk about it on his podcast.
You're just saying with Chappelle, he's done arenas more than he's done clubs. Like Kanye West has made more bad music than good music at this point.
Probably.
Right? Like,
probably.
I'm just sick of even entertaining.
Actually, I don't know about because I haven't hated any Kanye music. There's some like
even like Donda. I was like, okay, tell me the songs off of Donda you listen to.
Oh, none. But I don't hate them either.
Name a song off Donda.
None. Can't do it. But I was like, I don't hate. I'm not like this is trash.
No, but
I
like,
just don't really listen to that music anymore.
Yes, but like.
I listen to Oliver Anthony exclusively.
The song title is so bad. Men north of
Richmond, north of Richmond.
Richmond north. Yeah. It's so bad. Like
which politicians look out for minors. Now minors on an island somewhere.
I came all the way around. I admitted that I was the old man, but now I'm back. I'm like I'm fucking right on this, and the fact that like. None of the. I actually think there might be a whole thing about music where it's like the radio doesn't exist anymore, and
that was interesting talking to Syph about that, where he's like tastemakers don't exist anymore.
Like certain things where it was like you get kind of. Are you farting? What are you doing?
No, I'm
okay. I think certain people, not to say that like you're brainwashed, but there are certain people. It's just like if this is number one on the charts, you just start to get but like so there's a lot of reasons why. But the fact that like none of these songs are like classics, like in the sense of like, oh, turn on blah 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 song.
Yeah.
Like we don't fucking know what these songs are.
No.
Where do you play them? You don't play it in the party. You don't play it in the car. You don't play it at the club. Like these songs suck.
Sonny actually has a very good episode about that doesn't get the love it deserves, I think. The episode where they think there is someone trying to commit suicide on the roof, so they can't leave. Baddies.
Yeah.
Watch whatever. Like it's. I think it's like not Bridgerton, but Downton Abbey. It's like some kind of spin on that.
Yeah.
And they're just watching, and they're like, no, this is great. It knows what I like.
Yes.
And they're like, no, it's just you're liking it because it's telling you like it.
It's very circular.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was very.
Yeah,
good
but I mean,
episode.
my For You on Twitter, I aggressively hate. And I'm like, how the fuck did it get here? You know, how'd that happen? So I you know, these guys.
But with
guys
Kanye, I guess it kind of goes to what you're saying a little bit. With Kanye, I was like, I can't leave. I got to be here in case Kanye West comes out. And then I was like, why, John? In my head, have a little conversation with me. Why? And I was like, you can't miss the anti-Semite with the second greatest stage presence of all time up here. And then I was like, isn't that unfortunate that no matter what he comes with, like, he'll never be better than the best.
And you know he like thinks he is, and it's like, nah, bro.
Nah,
you don't even sniff Hitler's jock, bro.
You can't, like, people.
You're not even a candle in the sun, dude. Like that, you can't hold a candle.
You got dropped by Adidas. He committed genocide, dude.
Yeah, you ain't even.
You got nothing.
You're all talk.
Like that. That's
Hitler walked the walk.
But like, if you're known as an anti-Semite, you can you can never leave.
And you know he's obsessed with being the best
at everything.
Yeah.
Like, I could become a bigot of some sort and become the most famous podcaster at that bigot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if I was like who's like a person who famously hates Chinese people? If today I was like, I fucking can't stand Chinese,
You'd be the number one. Yeah.
I'd be the number one podcaster who hates Chinese people.
Yeah.
He can never be the most famous guy who hates Jewish people.
Nope.
That's unfortunate.
I would argue that
I'll never beat his dad. He's got a big old shoes to goose step in.
I would argue that the H-Man has his title on lock more than anybody has their title on lock ever.
Yeah.
Like what can you do that's the equivalent of like killing 6 million people that you don't like?
Hitler's better than him at everything. Even, dude, think about it like branding. People still wear Yeezys. No one wears swastikas.
We didn't talk about that enough, bro.
Hitler's a branding king, dog. Whatever, we're all getting fired anyway. Might as well go out and have a good time.
Go out with a bang, baby. Society just flat out put a number on anti-Semitism. And I actually can't believe, like, because when Hitler made his comments, like, the tribe band together real quick. It was one of the more impressive. Like, the Chosens just, like, boom, they acted swiftly. And it was like, dude, you do not fuck with them because he lost everything. And then, like, 6 months later, Adidas made like $500 million on Yeezys again.
Yeah.
And it was just like, we're good. like never mind, you know? But like there wasn't the outrage again, and Adidas was just happy to be like, yeah, we still think this way anyway. We thought we were doing this only like 50 years ago. We've always thought this. And it was just like, yeah, no, we were outraged, but then we looked at our books. And we have about $500 million of inventory. So guess what? We don't care anymore.
I didn't know that. They're back on sale. I thought people were just like wearing them. I know people were buying them.
They said something to the effect of like, we're not producing new, but we're selling remaining inventory. I think there was maybe some sort of promise of like charity. And then I think that all went out the window and they were just like, we're just selling Yeezys again.
Yeah.
Which is like such a... You know,
you start with a percentage of proceeds. Pretty soon that drops off the bottom line.
Yeah, dude. That's just like how everything works. I always say at Barstool here, like, don't cause a big scene because in 6 months it's all going to be different.
Yeah.
You know, they probably were like, yeah, we cut Kanye. Like, stick around, yay.
Yeah.
We'll call you 2 weeks. That shit was crazy though. Nobody never said anything. He's just making millions again. It's
I did
wild.
not know that.
How much money do you think Jay-Z is worth?
Jay-Z himself or Jay-Z and Beyonce?
Himself.
1.3?
2.5.
Whoa, mama.
Yo, he is the one. Hove is that dude. Like, it just keeps growing. Like, I thought he was a billionaire. And I thought, like, because when Kanye became a billionaire, I was like, oh, wow, like, him and Jay-Z are kind of, like, the same. And because I remember thinking, like, there's no way that Kanye's, like, the same as Jay-Z. And then it's like, oh, no, he's not. He's worth. And I don't know how or why. I don't know what he, like, maybe he just owns. I know he has Douce, and I know
What's Douce?
Tidal. It's his liquor.
Oh. What kind of liquor is it?
I think it's like a cognac. I've never had it. But, like, I mean, he is the one, dude. He's so fucking awesome, and it makes me want to puke and kill all the little kids in Gen Z who are like, Jay-Z. Fall is right around the corner, and HelloFresh is here to help you plan for the busy season ahead with tasty dishes delivered right to your door. Simply choose your recipes and pick your delivery date, and then lay back and enjoy the last days of summer knowing that dinner is covered. Feel like you would love a wholesome homemade meal, but there's just not enough time? With HelloFresh, all you need is 15 minutes and you'll be enjoying a tasty, satisfying meal made in your own kitchen. Just look for their quick and easy dinner options, plus quick breakfasts and lunches too. HelloFresh keeps your taste buds on your toes with 40 chef-crafted recipes to select from every week. From family-friendly and fit to fit and wholesome, you'll always find new and exciting recipes to try and love. Does it seem like your family or friends are hungry all the time? Like all the time? I mean, John is a bottomless pit. He ordered 3 breakfast entrees today to the point that the waiter gave him a fist bump and said, good work, because he's such a bottomless pit, but he's a member of that Clean Plate Club. So
I finished it, not just with the order. He waited till he knew I could do the job.
He was like, good work, bro. Add snacks, sides, and more to your weekly Hello order. I mean, John, HelloFresh is keeping John alive. If you're a fan of this show or you like him as a friend or a family member, you should get on board with HelloFresh because they're literally keeping him alive. And now if you can add snacks to it, I mean, John's going to never eat anything again. HelloFresh
snacks too.
has 100 add-on items, and like we said, when life gets busy, don't call for delivery. Get HelloFresh. It's 25% cheaper than takeout and less expensive than grocery shopping. It's faster, it's cleaner, it's easier, it's better all around. Go to HelloFresh.com/50KFC and use code 50KFC for 50% off plus free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com/50KFC. Use code 50KFC for 50% off plus free shipping. Like their king could never. Who? Oh, I saw this post from this kid in Gen Z on Reddit. It was just like, does anybody else like have a problem with the fact that like I'm just supposed to work here until I die? And it was like we've all like had this moment before. I've blogged it, but I like blogged it more as like this is like me having a breakdown, not like complaining about it sort of thing. You know, like I'm complaining about it, but I'm more like begging for help. Yeah. Where this is like fuck all you guys for making this like this cycle, you know? And it's like shut the fuck up. You think you guys are like the first people? Here it is. Any other Gen Z workers finding it impossible to fathom the rest of our lives like this? This is posted in Late Stage Capitalism subreddit. Oh, yeah. In the midst of my first internship, and I cannot believe that generation after generation has been doing this bullshit work and is fine with it. I sat sobbing at my laptop today trying to write some blog posts about federal funding that was assigned to me today, doing the most boring shit of all time that drains me of all my energy and has zapped my passion for writing, and I'm just supposed to do this forever with a smile on my face because I need money? Fuck each and every person who made this system and keeps it upright and acts like they're happy about it too. I'm also a full-time waitress at 2 restaurants, and I want to be an artist and a writer, but nothing that fills my cup or makes me happy ever will pay the bills. I feel so pissed off at the world right now, and even though I know not ever say, I can't help but fear that it's only going to get
that job.
Yeah, right. I can't also help but fear that it's only going to get worse as I have to pay more things to survive, and this bullshit job will be all I can rely on. I hate it here. Like, do you think you're the first person to hate work? Like when she's like, fuck everyone who keeps this upright and acts like they're happy about it. Who the fuck is acting like they're happy about it? Everybody hates work and they have since the beginning of time. And by the way, getting assigned like a blog about federal funding is probably like if you're a writer and you're
doing a guess that ass, but you got to do it in the office.
Like carrying that workload
masturbate.
Of a fucking wake up where you got to find 300 photos of smut. like I would imagine if you went into some field where you're talking about federal funding, you're into politics or anthropology, sociology, whatever, and someone's giving you like your assignment is to write about it. That's probably as good as it gets.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? And we've all hated it, and we all do it. And it's like, yeah, you want to be an artist and a fucking painter and a singer, and I want to be a fucking astronaut and a cowboy. But that's not how it works. You don't get paid to do the awesome things unless you get so fucking lucky, kind of like we have here. It's like people pay you to do shitty things because they're shitty.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. Like, that's what the money's for. I do agree with that. When you realize you're like, this is it. Like,
sucks.
There is no more. Like, I'm done growing.
Yeah,
this is
no.
Like, there's.
Don't get me wrong. That we all go through.
Next level.
But did you go through it as like a fuck you for making this system?
I never went through it really.
Yeah, you probably never really
I
did.
did it, but
I
that's
just
where I was
remember
gonna get you a little bit, because that reminded me of you when sometimes you're like John just doesn't do it. When like you're talking about we get in relationships, we get married, we get kids, and like that sounds like that. Where you're like, we just do this because society says so, and you don't have to. She kind of at the start gave me those kind of vibes.
Yes, but if you don't want to do it, like you don't do it, I'm all for it. But you have to be like, I'm not doing it, not like change the system for me.
Yeah.
Like you're just like, no, and I'm like, that's fucking impressive. Yeah, you gotta
like
breaker of chains.
The Pepsi commercial.
I was gonna say Daenerys.
I think it was in the 1980s. The lady comes out with a big famous commercial. I think it was Pepsi.
Yes, it was. I think it was Pepsi. It was like a
Everyone's
Orwellian type commercial, which is a little bit
Pepsi,
a little bit heavy-handed for like a little bit heavy for soda commercial.
Soda commercial, yeah.
Let's remind everyone of their impending doom of the dystopian future. Drink Pepsi.
Put
what?
Sofia Vergara in it and let's be done. You know, come
For
on.
real. But that like. That's where I think Gen Z becomes like little shitheads, where it's like, it sucks. And I'm not going to take away your right to complain about that. I complained about it. I blogged about it, made a career of talking about how much it sucks. But you do it in a way of like, we're all in this coal mine together. And like, there is a little bit of like, fuck you for like making this. But like, that's the way life goes, bro. Like, that's just how it goes. And like, you just do it, and you.
Gen Z might be the ones to break out, though. They're good complainers. They're funny.
I don't know. I think there's some, but I think that I don't know. Maybe it's like I feel like
Is Jackie Gen Z?
Jackie's probably Gen Z.
Can you hear us, Jackie? Can you talk to us?
I don't think she can talk to us. She's 20. Like, I think millennials go till 96. So she's definitely Gen Z.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jackie might be the other one.
Yeah, whatever's after that. I just feel like Gen Z are like a bunch of young people complaining, and then the boomers are a bunch of old people complaining, and I feel like we're the ones in the middle.
We're the ones who were right.
No, but I think millennials caught a bunch of flack, but I think we're the ones who are just like kind of.
But I think millennials do our fair share of complaining, too.
Yeah.
But I think everyone's
I think we did, and then I think Gen Z came along and was like, oh, wait a minute, fuck these kids. And that's just how it goes,
I actually didn't know there was an anti-Gen Z. My timeline is usually pretty pro.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I got
see
it
almost
like,
exclusively opposite.
They're like, they get it. They're like, yeah. I actually, maybe it's because I follow a lot of people who are like, hell yeah, bro, this does suck. And that's what I get fed. But what I've seen is mostly pro Gen Z. Which I actually was thinking the way you just said that, where like maybe Gen Z will be the ones to break the chains because they won't have a chance. They won't have a choice.
They have to because there's
AI does everyone's job. What do you do? We like thought about that with AI. We're like, what if it's just sweet? What if AI does take everyone's job?
I was thinking like every time you
jobs stink.
Every time you watch like every time you watch a sci-fi movie, unless you're Mike Frances, who's never seen a sci-fi movie. There are like the advanced aliens or the advanced human race. There's like, we don't even have money anymore. We don't even have jobs anymore. We just exist, and we're like on a higher plane. But I don't even know if that would be good.
Oh, that wouldn't be. I wouldn't like it. I'd prefer to keep my job, Dave. But
We'll cut the Hitler thing. Make your choice.
No, that stays in. That stays in. You gotta take the good with the bad. But what was I say? But yeah, like, what if AI just starts doing all the shitty jobs?
But then, what AI needs to do is sweep, and then we don't need money.
Yeah.
Because if you need money to survive, you need to do a job. So if there's no jobs left, like, you're fucked. But if it gets to the point where it's like,
Bro, by the way, AI at the airport today. I don't know. I think we started talking before I could complain to you. The woman I bought a water when we landed at the airport. And airports now have just become free markets.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even realize you're in the market.
oh, I just steal things.
I
stole a crepe the other day, a whole fucking crepe. I stole a cheesecake slice. I just take it and walk out. I'm just like, you guys are fucking me on that 9/11 tax. I'm fucking you right back.
I'm just walking the terminal. I'm like, wait, am I in a store right now?
Yeah.
Like
it kind of creeps up
it
on you.
sneaks up on you.
Yep.
And
next thing you know, you're in one of those luggage stores. Like, what the fuck? I'm in a Toomey? What happened?
Except did I just wake up from a dream? Why is there so
Am I
much
in
fucking
America?
dark chocolate around me?
I got liquor and Toblerone. What the fuck's happening?
But this store, I was thankful, was an actual store, and I walked in, but it is, you kind of just check yourself out still.
Yeah.
And the woman,
but there's the one woman who's just like there to like point.
I had to ask her to move.
Yeah.
She was resting on the register, and I was like, "Excuse me, can you get out of my way so I can do your job?"
Dude,
for you?
that is the problem. There's AI is still a little, not even AI. I'm just talking about like self checkout is still wonky enough that you always need to call somebody over.
Yeah.
So it's like, why don't we just still have the fucking cashiers until this shit's ready?
Right.
You know, I still think when we roll out driving cars, they're all just gonna crash.
Yeah, but guess what? We all crashed
Anyway. Yeah.
Well,
it's like tens of thousands of people die every year. Like, how much worse can it get?
I saw a viral video like the other day where it was like, I think it's called the Chase car. I never heard of it. It was a brand I hadn't heard of. It was self-driving. And they were like, look at this Chase car. Almost hit three walkers. And the Chase car stopped at a stop sign. Started rolling. It was like a four-way stop. Like, started rolling through.
So
Someone walked in
jumped
front
out.
of it. It slowed down. Let them go. And then it drove. And I was like, it's like it almost hit walkers. Like, yo, people almost hit people all the time.
Bro, I almost ran
Why is
over
this
a
going
woman and
viral
3
right now?
dogs the other day. Came around the corner and I was like, I'm sorry. I'm sure a robot's better than that.
People almost hit people. People crash. That's the thing that happens all the time.
The fucking time.
I might become pro AI. I might be a pro AI.
Oh, I think we should just be pro AI and like I'm pro alien. You know, it's like be pro.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna lose.
Take all jobs. I'll become a farmer. I'll die in a week.
You'd be a good farmer and a terrible farmer all at once. You've got like the physical makeup for a farmer. You kind of look like a farmer.
Yeah, I look like Oliver Anthony.
I was gonna say perfect, look, but I don't think you have the internal makeup. You know, like wake up at like 4 a.m. and till the land and shit. I think you'd be like, I'm gonna do that, later.
Yeah,
like, that's not how it works.
But I'd get it done.
The cows are exploding, dude. You need to do it now.
I'd Caesar salad that bitch. I get it done.
Chicken Caesar salad. We should test the chicken Caesar salad and see just how far we can take it. Like, oh yeah, prove it. How chicken Caesar salad are you? How much will you really just do? Do some Mike Rowe shit, dirty jobs.
Okay.
Dirty jobs with Feitelberg might work. Call it chicken Caesar salad. People won't know what it means, but when you know, you'll be in the club. That's a good hook. People go, why do they call it chicken Caesar salad? Let me tell you, this guy calls it. That's a good thing.
The woman who stopped me at the elevator, who brought me the skincare, she listened to the episode and she was like,
chicken Caesar
she's
salad.
telling her other friend, she's like, he's a chicken Caesar salad.
I think we might need merch. I think we need chicken Caesar salad merch. Just a menu that has chicken Caesar salad on it for like $12.95. That's
that is a very depressing thing.
Oh yeah.
Period.
Stop.
But it also for like my job, because like what we do, because I thought of that a while ago, where I think I was eating a chicken Caesar salad. I was like hungry, and I was like, I don't have time to do anything. I just gotta eat a salad, and I can finish the day, and then whatever.
Figure it out.
I just grabbed like one of those ones like you just grab it's already made kind of deal.
Yep.
And I was like, this is basically me. And I thought that. And then I said it on the podcast like a week later or whatever the next time we recorded was.
Yeah.
Like I worked it in somewhere. And then I said it 6 months later and everyone was like, whoa.
Yeah. You said, I don't know.
And I was like, even the people on my own show don't listen to me.
No.
like,
bro, I swear to
these thoughts
God.
I have where I'm like, bring that up on the show. No one listens. Baby pass, man. You just make that up? No, I've said it on this show.
I swear to God, that hit me so profound, and I loved it so much. I was not on the episode that time. Or I was just tuned out. There's no way I heard that and processed
I know the
it.
listeners tune out. I think I'm like when I talk, I think I'm at least talking to one or two people. I know the listeners are doing Excel spreadsheets and just trying to fucking cast the time. I know I'm basically talking to nobody, but I thought I was at least having a single conversation.
Dude, we had a moment yesterday, a couple days ago, where we were filming like a branded content commercial thing, and we needed to fake a podcast and just have it like sound natural. And so we just like made it up and just started going. And it was alarming how similar it was just to our real content. Where I was like, "Oh, I'm not actually interested in any of the people we talk to. I don't care about any of the topics we bring up. I could do this about anything, and it's the same exact job."
It was the most fake thing ever, and I was like, "This feels like what I do every day."
Every day, I tricked myself into thinking it was real. We were talking about a fake topic, and all of a sudden, I'm getting into it. Like I'm into it. I'm like, it's just not even real. That was actually that is a feeling. That is when your job kind of becomes like a cube monkey job, where you realize you're like,
all I just do is on autopilot.
This is not real. This is all fake.
And that's why it becomes even more depressing when you do think of something where like that is kind of funny. I'll bring that up, and then you're like, no one heard it.
But bro, I must have been like looking at my phone to like read "Am I the asshole" or something, because when I heard that and I was like, "What do you mean?" and you explained that. That shit hit me, dude. That is one of your all-time greats. That's one of your best contributions ever. That is such a like everybody knows who in the group is their chicken Caesar salad.
I'm glad you think that because I thought that. Because I was like, this is good
you
stuff.
You nailed that, yeah.
Bro, like,
and we took it even further. I said, like, when I eat chicken Caesar salad, I am always like, that was really tasty. I liked it. And I feel like that way about John. I'm always like, he's great. I like him. And then I also said, he also looks like he's in shape. Like, look at John now. He's got pipes, shit. But if you add it all up, all the calories and all shit, he is not healthy. So chicken Caesar salad and John, very similar. They might look healthy, but they are fucking not. So you are through and through with chicken Caesar salad. That is a shout out to Bert Kreischer, an original thought. Like, that is something I've never heard before. I'm sure maybe somebody said something similar, but like I don't think I've heard that ever. I mean, I'm sure somebody has said like, you're meat and potatoes or some shit like that. Yeah. But like the chicken Caesar salad is spot on, and that came from your brain. You need to trademark that shit.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that.
No, but internet trademark.
Yeah, trademarks done.
Yeah,
there you have it.
I declare trademark.
No one can do anything with it, including me. I was gonna say, I liked it so much. I was thinking about, sometimes you talk about how you have like, and I have them too, the like daydreams of what you'd say on a couch, like on like a late night show couch.
Yep. Oh, that's a great late night tidbit.
No, I think even better. I sometimes have daydreams about what I would say if I had to give a speech at a graduation. And
be a chicken Caesar salad, kids. Don't be a filet mignon. Yeah. Be a chicken Caesar salad.
You know what you are.
Yeah.
And if you're a chicken Caesar salad, be the best fucking chicken Caesar salad you can be.
And lean into that chicken Caesar salad, because guess what? The filet mignon costs like $75, and some people don't even, it's overcooked and people don't like it and they leave it on their plate. The chicken Caesar salad, people eat the whole thing. Like I said, $12.95.
People get filet mignon all the time and like, I wish I had more.
Yep.
Chicken Caesar salad is going to fill you up every time.
And except for the anchovy thing. I don't like the anchovies.
I don't care about that so much.
Yeah,
I don't care for that.
I like those big chunks of shaved cheese.
Yeah.
And a lot of salad dressing. And the croutons. Let's fucking go. Yeah, that's be a chicken Caesar salad, kids. If you are, if you're like a fucking tomahawk steak and you know it and you got the goods, so be it. But the rest of you, don't try to be a fancy lobster tail when you are a chicken Caesar salad.
And you got to be it.
Don't be a hard rock when you really are a gem, like Lauryn Hill said. Be a chicken Caesar salad, bro. KFC Radio is sponsored by BetterHelp. Sometimes we're faced with a crossroads in life and we don't know which path to take. Maybe you're thinking about a career change or feeling like your relationship needs some TLC. Whatever it is, therapy can help you map out your future and trust yourself to find the way forward. Right now, we are all kind of at a crossroads at Barstool. I think there's a lot of changes coming and a lot of people were nervous. For better or worse, things are developing at Barstool, and I think a lot of people could use someone like BetterHelp to think their way through it and talk their way through it. And that's not just exclusive to Barstool. That's anybody who has a job that can be difficult or strenuous. That's if you have a marriage you're working through, if you have family you need to take care of. All of life as an adult is pretty difficult, and that's why you need therapy to help you through it. And rather than have it be one last appointment to worry about or one last expense on your budget, you can do it through BetterHelp, where not only do they make it easy and accessible through your phone, your tablet, or your computer, but they also make it affordable because they're doing it all online. They make it convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. All you got to do is fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Let therapy be your map with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/KFC today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/KFC. I got a good Would You Rather here, and then we'll do some voicemails, and then we'll go get ready for the ball. Cinderella, you ready?
Yes.
Would you rather? This is a guy, Breadbasket 303. I don't know who he is, but I want to give him a shout out because I'm jacking it straight from his shit. But it's a perfect answer to the internet that I don't think we've ever done. Would you rather be handed $1 million right now, or you get $50 per strike that you bowl for an entire year? You are given an unlimited bowling lane.
$50?
$50.
$1 million.
Yeah, I haven't done the math yet.
That's an eternity. For every strike I bowl? Bro, I bowled one time with you when we went to the
Yeah,
MGM.
20,000. Okay, we got to up that. Let's make it 500. Because then you can bowl two. Wait, strikes? Yeah, wait, no. Okay, we got to really adjust this. Because strikes are hard.
Strikes are hard.
If it's like number of pins you knock down total, how about that?
Now we're getting too many numbers thrown at me.
I mean, that's just how many times. So there's 10 pins,
So if I get $1 per pin?
Yeah, $1 per pin. So like every time you bowl, I mean, you stink at bowling.
So
but
bowling takes like what, 20 minutes?
Yeah, no, like this is I just saw this and I was like, this is great. Not even fucking close.
No.
Because the maximum, I guess though, I don't know. If you just like quit your job and were like, I'm a bowler now.
But then I quit my job. Guess what? I can make $1 million this year. I already quit my job. Now I got no job and $1 million. And that doesn't really help me much.
Wait, what?
Like if I only have $1 million and I'm unemployed.
Well, you keep bowling. Oh, well, yeah. It said for a year.
Yeah.
I guess let's say you max out at $1 million
per year. But you can keep it per year.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm taking the $1 million every time.
Yeah.
That is.
What about? So we got to adjust a little bit because I was thinking, on a good day I bowl like 150. You bowl like 70.
Yeah.
So you're making like $70 for like how long does it take to bowl?
I'm basically breaking through minimum wage.
For real. If
I get $1 a pin, I got
this question for John is: would you rather have $1 million or get paid minimum wage? Now, if you are
by the way, like it's 70, but like I'm saying minimum wage too because like I can bowl like twice in a day. I get too tired. I'm sore. I'm tired.
But you would build up like. That would be your workout, and by a month in, you would start getting good at bowling. You would start not being sore. You could bowl like 3 times a day, 4 times a day. Eventually, you're just bowling all day long.
Bro, you're basically like start in the mailroom, and you can get there one day. I'm like, no, I can't, dude. I can't get from the mailroom to the boardroom.
You are stunningly bad at bowling. I remember one time when we went, I was like, this is gonna be another thing that I like get beaten at in a physical activity in Barstool. And I smoked that ass. I was like, woo! I won
my
one.
third bowl, I was like, can someone else bowl for me?
You're too much of a meathead, But yeah, your sides hurt, your arms hurt. But I think there's something to be said for Oliver Anthony. Like I just bowl for a living now. You know what I mean? I just go to the lanes. I roll these stones, and I get paid $1 for every pin I knock down. And that's my life. And I think there's some people out there who would fucking love that.
Yeah, that's like, not I.
No, that's not our style. But again, the Oliver Anthonys of the world maybe are like, I'll get paid to bowl, and I just like never have to leave. I have a free lane. What would be the equivalent? Like if you could get like rink time and like every goal you score or something where it's like you're just getting paid to do.
No, it'd be meathead stuff.
Oh, okay. Like every rep,
push-up.
Every push-up, you get $1. Yeah, every fucking every pinfall you get with one of the.
Now it's always a different color.
Yeah,
I do enjoy that.
So you want to be a professional wrestler?
Yeah.
You want to get paid for horseplay? You would have been a great wrestler. You would have been a great wrestler. Like you would need a manager who like does the mic and like all that shit, and then you would just be like. The fucking guy wrestles.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
I'd be Abe Lincoln. Abe Lincoln was a big wrestler? Yeah. Oh yeah. Over 300 matches. under his
I'd be
belt.
Abe Lincoln.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had 300 matches. Abraham Lincoln wrestled 300 times.
I mean,
You can look that up.
he had a big W.
Yeah.
He had one big W.
We did the
and then
bracket.
one big L. One
I-
big fat L.
I think the bracket's out today.
Uh-huh.
We did the bracket the other day, and Abe Lincoln. It was historical events you wish you were around for, and the assassination of Abe Lincoln was one. And Dana Beers asked, with as much certainty or genuineness as you possibly can have, Abe Lincoln, he was a good guy, right? Motherfucker freed the slaves. He's like, and then he.
To be
argued-
fair, I think he gets a little bit of too much credit for that. I think he was
anti-Abe.
I think he was a little bit riding the. I think if Abe didn't have a lot of pressure, I think he would have just left things as is.
Yeah.
I don't think he was the revolutionary. I think he was like, guys, we got to do this.
Yeah.
This is getting crazy. I think that's what he was. Like, this is getting crazy. The same way there was probably a bunch of fucking people, anti-Semites, who were like, we can't do this. You know? So
he's gone too far.
yeah.
Let's
he took
say, guys.
it
He's
too
gone-
far. Yeah.
The old Bobby Hull.
So I would have to change the numbers of this for bowling, or like change the game. But $1 million is gonna have to. It's gonna have to be like $500 a fucking like pin or something like that before I can even approach $1 million bowling.
Least.
All right, no voicemails today. Sorry, we are a little strapped for time and strapped for technology because of the award show. So a little short edition, but like I said, tune into Barstool Radio tomorrow for the show recap, and we will we'll see you next week. All right, big thanks for watching. If you made it through this whole episode, that means you should be subscribed. There's so many of you out there who watch and don't subscribe, so make sure you are a KFC Radio subscriber. Make sure you get all the content when it drops. Click that button now.
I have 9 fingers. I'm still subscribed. It's that easy.